So many of you I know so well, and I call this my monthly family reunion. It's absolutely beautiful. And it's amazing where this journey takes you to. And just very quickly, for the benefit of those of you that I haven't had the pleasure of meeting yet, this journey for me commenced around about the age of 9 or 10, I guess, when I first became aware of my spiritual gifts. Mum and Dad didn't take too kindly to it. They didn't really appreciate being told that certain people would be falling pregnant and these would be happening and all what have you. And Mum was a little bit scared, so she sort of, put it all, got me to, push it by the wayside. And it wasn't until I was in my mid-20s when I had just started to do some what I call normal readings. And a lady came to see me for a reading, and she turned out to be my great teacher. And she was the lady who introduced me to the concept of flower reading. And some of you have heard me tell this story, but Denise, God love her, she passed away about 5 years ago. She became a very dear friend of mine, but she was from the western suburbs of Sydney. She was a quintessential Okarosi lady, quite buxom hair pulled back in a bun. And she had 3 loves in life. She loved spirituality, Winfield blue cigarettes and Tic Tacs. That was what she lived on. And she'd say, "Love, I'm telling you, you've got to be reading flowers." And I looked at her and I said, "Plain or self-raising? Are you nuts?" She said, "No, you silly bugger." She said, "The real flowers you grow in the garden." And I said, "Never heard of such a thing." And she taught me that this ancient craft, this very ancient art, dates back to the Aboriginal dream time. And the Aboriginal elders, of course, we all know how beautifully connected our Indigenous people are. And she taught me along the course of that. And every Tuesday night I went along to her place and with a little group of people and sat there and practiced this beautiful craft. And I never got to see Denise's face in 24 years. It was always covered with a puff of smoke off her. But man, she was a trance medium, and she was one of the best in Sydney until she passed over. So basically that's what this is. It's extraordinary where this journey will take. We're all on a journey, we all understand that. But basically this journey for me has been one of fascination. But I have to tell you 2 things, guys. There are 2 essences that I look for in this beautiful work, and if they are not present, I find it very, very difficult to work. The 2 essences that I look for and that I require are tons of love and tons of laughter. You see, a life filled with love and with laughter, absolutely, you are living your life, and it doesn't matter where you are in your life. If you've got tons of love and tons of laughter, that to me is a very rich life. And I'll just finish on this note before we jump in. Some of you might be wondering what my philosophy is. Man, oh man, have I got some good news for all of you tonight. Because, we've got 100, 200 people, 150 people here tonight. I don't know, but guess what? Every single one of you people is correct in your philosophy, your belief and your path. There's no one here that is on the wrong path. There's no one here that's got the wrong set of thoughts, the wrong belief system. Because it's my personal philosophy is that we are all discovering and finding out who we are and where we're meant to be. And every one of us is on a journey of discovering what that's all about. And basically that's the way that I work. So no one can ever debate me and lose. You'll always win. It's like, yeah, whatever you believe in is perfect for you. And I'll just finally add this a little bit. Can I offer you one piece of advice? Take the path of least resistance in your life. Take the path of least resistance. There will always be people that will argue, they want to be dramas in your life. Take the path of least resistance. Just let it go. Just let it go. And when you do, you cannot imagine the amount of peace that is waiting to fill your heart. It is absolutely beautiful. Who'd like a message tonight? I have got some really bad news. I was just given a message, my gift is gone. I'm kidding. Fake it till you make it, Judy. That's it, darling. Fake it till you make it. Oh my God. It's funny thing, I've been reading flowers now for 26 years, and I'm thinking, am I still faking it some night? Or have I made it yet, Spirit? I guess we'll see. Okay, this is going to be called Spiritual Lotto tonight because I'm just going to draw out some lucky numbers. And if your number is selected, please feel free to stand up as Cam said, or if you wish to remain seated. Is that not interfering too much?
No, that's fine.
Ah, there we go. I didn't know whether it was the mic or my brain, but anyway, so there we are. I'm just going to jump in and I will try to cover, I only have a short amount of time. Would dearly love to be able to go around and drop everyone a little message, but won't be able to do that. Cheers, mate, thank you. And yes, and now before I commence, as you'll see, I always like to kick my shoes off so I can earth myself. And I always like to commence with a blessing. And to do that, I'm now going to call upon the Dear Divine to please bless all messages and guidance received. Dear Divine, please bless every one of these beautiful people here tonight and all messages, guidance, love and protection that we receive. Thank you so very, very much. I have, I don't know whether it's 18 or 81 anyway, and it's got, yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, thank you. The first thing, the first impression that I get here, this is a funny thing, I've got this thing about reaching up, reaching up, reaching up, and it's like as if there's very much like an ascension going on. Do you know what I feel like I'm doing? I feel like I'm kicking my shoes off. I feel like I want to get rid of some heavy stuff. I have to ask you, do you feel as if you have got a heavy jacket or a heavy coat or something that's weighing heavily on you and that you need to discard this so that you can move on? Because this is very much about transition and very much about progressing upwards and onwards from here. I don't know whether you can understand me when I tell you this, my friend, but what I have to say, this is very much about cleaning up, clearing out and clearing the way, and I don't know what it is at this particular point of time. I'll be honest with you, I feel you could be a little bit of 6s and 7s with decisions that you have to make, because it's like as if with you nothing happens in halves. It's either all or it's nothing. It's all or it's nothing, and it's like, oh my God, now, and are you the one that you feel as if you're the one I'm left carrying, you know, the load, so to speak? It's like everything comes back to me, everything comes back to me, that's it. I'm the one that's left carrying the baby, holding the baby, so to speak. Quite a fascinating time for you in your life, and I have to say, what in this last 2 months, even leading up to now, in this ensuing a month or two, right up to the lead up to Christmas time, boy, oh boy, is this a very poignant time in your life. This is a very, very important time for you to reflect, you know, with where you're going, with what's opening up for you. The interesting thing is this, just be mindful of one thing, my friend. I have got this happening all around me. It's like, are you feeling as if people are wanting pieces of you or drawing much on your energy? Because if you're not careful, I just feel that your needle is just one digit above empty, so just be careful of running on an empty tank. You are resilient and strong, but it's just a little bit down. I'd love to tell you some more because I'm falling into your energy, but I really have to move on. God bless you, my friend. Thank you.
81? That was 81.
Okay.
You can speak to David after about it.
Does that word say money? Oh, it says Moira. Oh, God. Haven't got my eyes on. Okay. God love you, Moira. I don't know who you are, sweetheart. That's what I want to tell you about you. The beautiful thing about this, oh gee, we've got some poise here. This is very much about poise. This is all about somebody who is, it's like as if you're standing up and you're ruffling your feathers and you're saying, right, now I know what this is. It's almost like okay, I'm just going to, right, okay, thank you very much. Now I'm ready to ship up and to move on here. I have to say there's a very, very positive and a loving energy about this, but I have to say that the vibration around this, I don't know whether you are prepared to hear this, my friend, but this is what I have to tell you, whoever you are, my dear friend Moira. I'm just going to say that for you, there seems to be very much about preparation and preparedness, and it's almost like you are ready to move into a new realm. And I don't know whether you can understand this. It's so funny. I don't know whether you've ever considered teaching, guiding, showing, or leading, because I've got leadership and authority energy, but I've also got you, it's like as if I'm stepping over the fence and I'm stepping back, and I'm stepping over and I'm stepping back. It's like there's a little bit of a hesitation there, but there's nothing to hesitate about. Remember this. I don't know why I'm asking you this, honey. Now I've got double-decker buses. Do you know someone that worked on double-decker buses used to drive them? We don't see them anymore. I've got double-decker buses around me here, and they're going up and down the street. There's whole lines of them, so I don't know whether someone's passed over that drove double-decker buses, but something about that also just flips in here. Somebody that loves vanilla ice cream. I've got vanilla ice cream. I've got mounds of vanilla ice cream all around me, so I don't know who this is or what this is, but there's someone who loves their food. God, who's the foodie? Who's the one who really loves to get into the tucker, get into the food? Is there somebody that's... Oh, sorry. Is there someone here that does any type of like cooking work, chef work? I've got stainless steel tables and kitchen appliances, but it's very much commercial kitchen, so something about that's connection there as well. From a spiritual perspective, this is what I'm getting with you. It's like as if your eyes and your mouth are going, it's like getting wider, 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 bigger, bigger, bigger. And I have to also ask you, honey, as I'm just going to move on to another person here, but I have to ask you, I've got pen and paper here. Are you considering writing? Have you ever considered being an author? Are you ever considered channeling some writings through? Because I just feel as if the pen is raised and it's poised, and I don't know whether it's ready to jump in and start. It's like as if, okay, the paper's there, the pen's ready. I don't know whether to jump in and to do it here. So quite fascinating stuff indeed. The other thing too, just finish off on this, is like organisational skills are going to be exceptional value to you, because you need to be organised. You've got to get things organised, and I just feel that there's a lot of people that might be coming to you for organisation, or like, well, can you help me get organised? So you're the one that's like calling the shots, so to speak. A wonderful sense of authority here, but it's almost like you're the one that's really calling the shots. God bless you. Thank you.
Don't be shy to stand up, because for everyone else they get a bit of a buzz as well.
102, 102. Oh, wow, this is nice. Okay. 102. This is what I feel compelled to say to you, my friend. The great thing about you, I tell you what, you really are there for so many other people. Gosh, there's a lot that you're dishing out. There's a lot that you project out, and a lot that you give to a lot of other people here. This is all about giving, giving, giving. And I have to say this nicely, but please take a little bit, because it's all about give, 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 take, give, 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 take. So there's a lot more of the giving and a little less on the taking. We need to balance that up. Just a couple of little things here. Who is suffering with sleeping problems and sleep disorders? Is there somebody being tested for sleep apnea, or is there someone that snores? Something about snoring problems, sleep apnea, something about apparatus, I don't know what, but I just feel that there's some issues there with somebody with sleeping patterns. I don't know whether it's you, my dear friend, or who or what it is, but there's something here, just some aberrations there within the energy. Also too, please, your intake of water and your hydration levels just need to be a little bit of attention here. The other thing too, your magnesium levels, please just watch the magnesium levels, because I just feel that they could be down a little bit as well. So your magnesium, your intake of water, and I mean, we've got some beautiful people here that know all about this sort of stuff. The interesting thing with you is the fact that you are a taker-oner. You can take it on, take it on, take it on, take it on, and you might have a little trouble with the word saying no, because it's like yes, 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 yes. I feel like you're yesing all over the place. It's like, well, I'm not, this is what it is here, so quite interesting. All I'm going to tell you is that for the year of 2012 and 2013, my gosh, two conversely different years for you, and for this year, a rewarding year, but I don't mind saying to you, I have to ask you, are you feeling a little bit ragged around the edges here? Because I'm getting this T for time out. Please don't ever ask for a break. Never say, I need a break, because you'll end up with a break. This is all about asking for some time off, or just some time out, because it's very important for you just to have to move aside there and just give yourself a little bit of time. What else? The funny thing is, I'm just going to finish it on this note, but there is an absolute, it's almost going to shock you, but in a nice way, but there is an absolute surprise shock announcement of an engagement, and I have to tell you something. I'm going to refer to it as a whirlwind romance. It's almost like so quick, so fast. It's like, oh, how quick did that happen? It's almost like something that you're observing. Gosh, I hope it's not you, I don't know, but it's like, maybe you don't know, but there's something here that, I don't know, but there's just like, oh my gosh, the ring is on the finger in 2 seconds flat. It's like, my God, but I have to say, in addition to that, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Now, the amazing thing is, gosh, I'm falling into the energy, I've got to move on. But I just need to tell you too that, it's so funny, I refer to this as the work. And the work, I've got the female energy in this new whirlwind relationship is so entrenched in this beautiful work, but the male is like, oh, you've got to be kidding. So perhaps not an uncommon thing, but I just feel that the pathways that are being opened here are going to be absolutely phenomenal, and the big change that you're going to see in this lovely gentleman will be something fantastic there. And I just have to finish off by saying this, who always polish their shoes? Polish shoes, polish shoes. I've got shoes being buffed and polished here, so I don't know how that relates to you, I don't know who it is, but something about someone would never go out of the house without shoes spick and span. God bless you, thank you. 103, gosh, that was on the 102, we'll dig into, get another one here. So, okay, I can't see who you are. And it's so funny, because I don't know whether to say, it's okay, honey, because if it's a guy, I'm in big trouble. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow, this is great. Number 103, this is what I've got here with you. This is all about expectations, great expectations, and I don't know whether you can relate to this. I feel quite excited. I feel quite elated. My heart is actually just starting to pump a little bit. There's very much like a sense or a feeling of anticipation and expectation. I'd almost go so far as saying it's almost like you're looking at your watch. It's like, oh my God, come on, come on, come on. You're wanting to hit the fast forward button because you're wanting to move time forward very quickly. So I don't know what this is. So I don't know what the expectation is in the sense of something that like a beginning. That's starting off with something like a new project. I don't know what this is, but I'm going to say around Christmas, New Year, you are going to have some fascinating times that are going to be opportune to you. Now, the interesting thing is this, hear this, because I just see that you're looking and searching, but because you're looking and searching, that energy in itself is going to bring opportunity to you. So don't be surprised if unexpected things come your way, because it's actually the fact that you've got your feelers out there working for you as well. I also feel compelled to say to you that around about February, March, now I don't know what this is about February, March, I don't know, I've got to tell you something about settlements of finance and money, and I don't know whether you're waiting for something to finalise or settle, or whether financial dealings, whatever, it's all to do with money, 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 all around February, March, late February, early March, after the Christmas New Year period. I don't know what's coming in, I don't know what you're settling or what you're deciding to go into or to buy into, because it's something about large sums of money exchanging here. So it's fairly substantial, but something that's very, very good here. The other thing too, I get a lot of perfume. I've got a lot of perfume, and again, if I'm reading for a guy, I'm in big trouble, because I've got a lot of perfume. Now, when I talk about the perfume, this funny thing, I'm being shown 2 bottles of perfume here. It's almost like, I don't know, there's someone who has, they only wear 2 bottles of perfume, only wear 2. It's this one or it's this one, don't, all the rest throw them out, because it's only the 2 brands. So it's like there's only 2 brands. It's either this one or this one. If I run out of that, I use this one, but they're 2 different types of perfumes, but it's something about 2. It's something quite specific there. Is there someone that's hobbling? I've got someone here who's got, I don't know what the issue is, but it's all to do with the left foot or the left ankle, and I don't know whether someone's just rolled on their ankle or on their foot, but it's all on the left side here, so something about the left side, and it could be just a little bit of a hobble, but I have to say that whatever the hobble is, I feel it's only like a temporary thing. It's not someone who has a permanent limp. That's not what I'm picking up, so just be a little bit mindful of that. And just finally too, that's so funny, I don't know, I mean, here we are in a room full of beautiful spiritual healers and everyone that's around, so it's of no surprise to hear what's going to come next. But the funny thing is, I feel compelled to say to you that anything to do with the healing and one of the healing aspects of work, you know, you could be a visitor here that's here for the first time and not be aware of the magnificent gift that you've got in a healing sense. But what I'm going to tell you about this, I've actually got study. I've got books, I've got courses, I've got study, and I've got learning. The funny thing is, I've got them put aside, then I've got them forward. Are you in and out of books? It's like, now I'm studying, now I won't. Now I read books, now I don't. Because it's like stop, start, something about there that's jumping in and out. Just be aware of that, because I just feel that for where you are at this particular point of time, lots of preparation ahead, but let the good times roll, because there's some great things here. The other thing too is, who loves fishing? I've got fishing. I've got fishing rods and fish all flapping around. So someone loves fishing. I don't know how that's connected, but there we are. God bless you. Thank you. Let's get a little wide envelope. Number 78. Ooh, haha, you can't hide from me. Number 78, here we go. We've got this beautiful little item here. Now, this is quite interesting here. Oh, do you know what? I've got someone here. I love your eyes. I am so drawn to your eyes. You're a person who speaks with your eyes. You talk with your eyes. You express yourself very, very well. And you're a person who can project yourself very well with your thought. When you use your eyes a lot and in your facial expressions, quite amazing stuff here. You know what I'm getting here? I'm getting someone who's perhaps a little on the analytical side, because I've got detail. This is about getting into the detail, very, very analytical stuff, and it's like as if, almost like, you know, the detective with the magnifying glass here. It's like looking at the finer details. And with you, my friend, you have to get into the basics. It's like as if I have to know the last, you know, the last bit of information. I have to really get into that I've got to go further. You're not a shallow person, absolutely not. But I have to tell you something, gosh, I mean this so nicely, but I cannot get to know you in 2 seconds flat. This is almost like an essence of you. It's like, hello, David, nice to meet you. Don't get too close, not too fast, not too quick. Okay, one step a bit closer. Okay, you seem like a decent guy. Okay, but I just can't get to know you in 2 seconds flat, and it's like as if I have to, and I don't know whether, gosh, I keep going to say honey, because I do so many women. I don't do many women. You know what I mean? I'm gay, so there you go. all I'm saying is that all I feel like saying to you is that with this essence of you, I love, you know what, I love your truth, your honesty, authenticity. That's what I was going to say. That's the word I had here. The word that I had with you is trust. So I'm just going to ask you a tiny question. Please don't answer the question, but I have to ask you, have you had issues with trust? Trust has burnt you in some way, and it's almost like there's a degree of reluctance, but I'm going back a long time. This goes back into way back. And I'm also going to tell you this too. This is all the stuff that comes to me here. Man, the information that you have, please, I beg you and I ask you, why are you not a teacher? Why? Because it's like as if, I don't know why. It's like as if you've been given all the ingredients, all the bits and pieces are there for you, and so you've got to put it all together. So that's what this is. Who's mechanically minded here? I've got greasy hands, grease. So I don't know whether what's with mechanicals or engines? Who works with engines or mechanical stuff? I don't know what this is, but that's something this is something that's also coming in around here. The other thing too, that for you, absolute straightforward, straight up and down, bang, what you see is what you get. I love you, because it's like you're almost like, well, what you see is what you get, and I make no apologies to anyone. And there's a beautiful saying, one of my other favourite sayings is, what other people think of me is none of my goddamn business, and that is you, my friend. God bless you. Thank you. Let's dig deep down, and don't tell me it's number 104, no. Okay, number 34, here we go, number 34, God bless you. Oh, this is good. Okay, this is our little thing. Now, do you know what number 34, this is what I'm just going to tell you here. Perhaps there's a degree of a little bit of jadedness around you and around your energy and around your life at the moment. I'll just have to say, it's just a little bit on the jaded side, but man, are you made of tough stuff. There's a beautiful degree of toughness and vulnerability and strength. Now, the thing that I love about you is that, man, I can rely on you. You're a person to keep your word. You will absolutely keep your word to the end. But the thing that is incredible about you is the fact that, I don't know whether you, I just have to tell you this. I've got this word loyalty that's coming into my head, and I don't know whether, I have to use the word divided loyalty. So what I'm going, the way that I can, I guess the best way that I can enunciate that is that I work it out, are you pushed and pulled between loyalties, or is there, gosh forbid, I don't know whether there's warring parties or someone that's not speaking to each other, and there might be a situation where you think, oh my God, you know, I like both people. All I'm just saying here is that love is always the answer here. There's something here about you being able to, you know, stickability and stayability. One thing with you, my friend, please don't underestimate the power of your words, both written and spoken. They are so strong, they are so deep, and they are so sincere, because when you speak, it's like as if you speak, you act from the heart. I tell you what, I hope you don't mind me saying this, my friend, but I have to say this. I've got an imprint of a brick wall on my forehead, because it's like as if I've been banging my head on the brick wall in frustration here, and it's like as if, oh my God, when? And also there's this thing about you, it's like as if you've got your hands out, and I just see that you're saying to everybody, please, come on, grab on, follow me. So there's this thing about you drawing people along and bringing them along for the ride, which is just wonderful stuff. I love your humour. Gosh, I love your sense of humour. I've got laughter. Now, I also have to tell you too, I don't know whether you're aware of this, there's two very pertinent, strong invitations coming up. Not one, there's two. You've got two invitations coming up, almost butt up to each other. One, I don't know whether you've already received one of them, but there's two invitations here. It's funny, because I've got two bottles of French champagne. It's like one is for one invitation, one's for the other. And I also have to tell you too that I don't know how this is. I've just been told there's a miracle baby, and it's not just a baby, it's a miracle baby. So Spirit have just said, so there's something about a miracle baby and a miracle. So I don't know whether, it's a funny thing, I'm going to tell you, it's a baby boy, man, oh man, is it a good size? Is he a good size? A good size. So it'll be almost, you mark my words, when this babe's born, he'll be almost ready to go to school, because he's just a big boy. He's a big boy. So that's it. So I don't know what this is, but it's like, get a uniform ready, because he'll be ready to send you to school the next week. Quite amazing stuff. But the thing that I love about you is the fact that you're a person who you can wax and wane. You're I don't know, for want of a better description, this might make you laugh a little bit, but it's like, I feel that you could be the oil on the troubled waters. So when the waters are a little ruffled and a little bit troubled, it's like as if I can be the oil on the water. I can soothe, I can smooth things over. And if you don't mind me saying too, I do have some rather strong energies around you, as some strong-minded people, strong wills, and lots of like, you know, strong talk and strong minds, I guess, is what I'm trying to say here. And I don't know whether you can understand this, but there is going to be some ego issues with other people. It's like, oh my God, if you took your ego out of it, it wouldn't be near as half the drama. So that's about it, my friend. God bless you. Thank you.
Let's go two more.
Oh, I've got a spider hanging off me. Hope it's a money one. Thanks, Dan. Okay, I've got 2 left. So I'm going to ask one of the guests to choose one. Thank you, darling. And we've got 109.
109.
Oh, this is wonderful. 109. Here you are, my friend. Now, do you know what? This is what I'm... Oh, my gosh. Okay.
I might have written 109 twice, so pull your flower up high so we know which one it is.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he's not
Okay, now that's it. So, my friend, for you, this is what I'm seeing here with you. Now, there's a little bit of reluctance here, and it's so funny. I don't know whether you can. This is a crazy message, but I have to give it to you like this. I feel like I'm in the car, and I think it's Spirit's way of saying, are you trying to start the engine? Are you trying to start, or is it stalling, or are you are you stalling about something, or is something being stalled? There's something about, oh, that's not happening. Oh my God! So I don't know what this thing is. It's like as if, oh damn, you know, how do I start this thing? How do I start? So I guess in a metaphoric way, the thing that I'm going to say, I tell you what, your heart, oh my God, your heart is as big as Texas. It is huge, huge, huge. Just be mindful of the fact that, you know, what you've got to give from that heartfelt sense of you. This heartfelt sense of you is something that is just so beautiful and so amazing, but gosh, it can get you into trouble, or perhaps it has done through the course of time, because it's like as if you're trying to, and I just feel compelled to say, please don't try to please everybody, because it just can't happen and won't happen, but I think you've already learned that lesson. What I'm feeling compelled to say to you is that there seems to be this thing, I don't know whether it's like, are you trying to commence a new journey? Are you trying to start something new? Because it's like as if I'm getting a little bit of stalling here, so something about stalling, but look, just be a little bit patient. Now, one thing I am going to say to you is that with your patience and learning about patience, please just be patient and everything will come to pass, and it's something that you've had to learn to do. It's so funny, I don't know whether you can relate to this. I've got a male energy here with me, which is in relation to you, and it's like as if you're saying, stop it, no, back, no. So I don't know whether someone's annoying you or someone's niggling you, or it's like as if, or I don't know what this is, like, no, please, just wait your turn, or something or other, something about waiting your turn. I have no idea what that is. The other thing too, the incredible thing is, I don't know whether you can relate to this, I've got oceans, I've got mountains, all in the one, and I'm going to tell you I've got a house right in the middle, so it's like as if on one side of the house I've got the ocean, and right behind me, almost right behind me, I've got mountains. So I don't know how this relates to you, but I have to tell you, where the mountains meet the sea is where there is just so much waiting for you. And it's so funny, I can actually tell you, this house that you're going to be associated with, I'm just drawn to the windows of the house. They've just shown me the windows, and I don't know whether it's like that beautiful stained glass window that you see in the churches, but it's like that, all that old LED lighting, but it's got coloured glass in the glass in the windows, something about this, so it could be like a touch of old. It's a funny thing, you know, because I've got sandstone as well, so I don't know whether the house is made of sandstone or whether there's lots of sandstone around, but there's sandstone everywhere, and these beautiful, almost like LED-like glass windows. I can see them, absolutely beautiful stuff. So there's a drawing to that. It'll be connected with you in some way, shape or form, somewhere around the track, but for you it's like as if I've got fingers in a few pies here, but you are a real protector. You like to keep things protected. And you can tend to wear your heart on your sleeve a little bit. I mean, lots of us do in this beautiful work, but that's nothing untoward. So, yeah, just a little tip for you. God bless you, my friend. Thank you. And my darling friend Jen, the last one. Oh, 101. Oh, awesome. Great short tonight. Gosh. We had 101, 102, 103. Okay, 101, I believe you are the lucky one to receive the last message for this evening. So, here we go. Ooh, okay. Okay, now oh my gosh. The first thing I'm getting here, I don't know, look, I'm just a switchboard operator. You guys know how this works here. I don't know, I just have to give this to you. I've got fingers dancing up and down a piano or like an organ, and I almost feel like saying to you, I can hear church organs or the church singing and like a church choir. So this is all about that. I have to tell you, the religion energy around this is very, very strong. I don't know whether you are a religious person as such or whether you've come from a very, very strong religious background and teaching, but I have to say that the religious teachings that you have received early on in your life in this incarnation, even leading back into past times, I tell you what, I feel like I've got popes, bishops, cardinals, I've got them all lined up here, nuns, I've got the whole thing of all about Catholicism is very, very strong. Now, even if you are not a Catholic in this life, I have to say that I feel compelled to say that for you, do you know what I'm seeing here? I just feel like you are perhaps a bird that has just been able, it's left the nest, so to speak, and it's just learning to spread its wings. What I'm seeing here is that for you, it's almost like a burst of independence. It's like, I'm set free now, but you are set free with knowledge, and you know, because you know, inherently you know, and I hope you don't mind me saying this, but I'm just getting a degree of procrastination around you as well. It's like as if, please do not procrastinate. I feel like the plane has taxied out to the airport. Here's a message for you. I feel like the plane has taxied out to the takeoff strip, and it's just waiting for traffic control to give it the green lights and take off, and that's exactly where you're at. So this is all about everything's ready, everything's prepped and ready. You are never alone. Please remember this. I'm also going to tell you just this finally too, that with you, I just feel that there's this degree of you being able to work very, very independently and on your own, but you almost like, I need my support group, I need all my people around me, but I'm determined to do this on my own. There seems to be this real thing about you going ahead and doing things in a very determined way on your own, but with everyone's backing and support, you'll never have to worry about that. The other thing too that I'm just getting here, I've got somebody with, I don't know whether it's mouth ulcers or gum problems, but it's something, and I don't specifically know that it's teeth, as in is with mouth ulcers. Is someone ulcerated? Because I feel like I've got a sore or an abscess. I don't know whether it's an abscess or some issue there within that gum area. It's something that's just around you now. So just be a little bit mindful of that, something that you might be hearing about. Just a little validator message for you. God bless you. Thank you. Does anyone have any questions? No? That's fantastic. Yes? Okay, yeah, thank you, darling. Over on the table, where's Lynn? Lynn's over there. I'm just going to tell you guys that I've got a table just over on the side here. When our evening has finished, this is what I do for a living. I'm a full-time psychic, and I believe that I'm the only guy in Australia that reads flowers for a full-time living. I contract my services to the Golden Door Health Retreat up in Willowvale. I've worked up at the Golden Door and worked with people from all over the world, and I've been up there for a year now working. I also do groups. I had a group of people, I hate to say, there's groups of ladies last night, groups of ladies today. I love getting on Facebook at night saying I did 10 women tonight, got paid, still home in time for a cuppa, with their husband's permission. And so that's what I do. So I do private readings, one-on-one. I also do groups, but I've got a special promotion that I've just launched today. And basically what that is that for $45, if you'd like to organise a group of people, I'd be very happy to come to your place and conduct some flower readings. You do get a longer reading and session than what you've just seen here, obviously. But also, here's a beautiful little rub, literally, is that part of my promotion is that if you book a session privately or a group booking, everybody receives a voucher from me, and you can get a beautiful essential oil massage on your neck and shoulders from a dear friends of mine, and they use all the essential oils. And I have to tell you, they put you on the bed, they've got a massage bed, and you just zoom away, you just go away, and take you to another place. It's absolutely beautiful. So if you like a treatment, you can certainly do that. I tell you what, it's wonderful. It's a great gift idea. So I do parties, I do Christmas parties, work functions, Jehovah's Witness conventions. I'm kidding. Just a bit of humour. Come on, you're going to have a bit of a laugh. All those sorts of things. Guys, it has been my absolute pleasure to speak to you and to serve you tonight. I'm here to serve. I serve with love, humour, and I have a great time in life. I'd love to share it with you. And Cam and Lise, thank you so much, guys, for inviting me here tonight. My humble thanks, and God's blessings to each and every one of you. Thank you.